Welcome back to Factorio building the Hyperbase. So I think our power grid has recovered enough. We are back to, actually we have dropped back to, looks like probably only 3 of our 3 of our science stacks. Missing, yes, this is the one we're about to fix, hopefully. Missing the space science. We're just over halfway to another space science load, so we are a little bit behind. I went ahead and actually reorganized this so that we could get 2 lots of iron out of it. This is for yellow science, and I put this, this was already built, so this bit was the bit that wasn't, and I put this in place so that we could supply more iron down here so that there could be a steady process going on in here, which I might actually step up these numbers so that they buffer up a little bit more vigorously for filling up the train when it gets back, because we don't we need it to be able to fill up quickly and recycle, and this should be going constantly. It shouldn't be stopped, so that's another thing we probably need to attend to. But before we do that, we can just, yeah, okay. I just needed to get a time reference. I realized I'd forgotten to do that again. So if this is taking too long and it's because of LDS, it's probably because there's not enough steel getting into the second stack. So we're going to remedy that first of all, and just a minute. And back. So yeah, so what we need to do clearly is get this one set up so that we can push the process of LDS through a lot faster, because this one is, well, actually it has steel. It looks like it might be waiting on plastic actually at the moment. That's interesting. Not sure why we have a hold up on plastic. Where's this one going? Circuit plastic. Alright. There might be one sitting in, oh, that one only goes to circuit plastic. And up here we could possibly have a, oh no, it's just, oh yes, we have another out of fuel situation. So even though I have addressed a number of fuel situations, there's obviously a few that still haven't been sorted out, and it's biting me quite often now as we are ramping up our production. So yes, it's not really my recommendation to you in terms of these things to not sort out your fuel earlier. Let's just drop a box here, throw those into it, and that should be tons to load up this coal train. This coal train is going to need to be moved soon anyway, given the state of this patch. Yeah, look at that. it's not one of the billions that we have become more accustomed to. What on earth? Oh, good grief. I've changed its schedule somehow. And it looks like it was completely unnecessary because we filled it up with enough. Anyway, yeah, this is not what I want. I want you to go coal, oil, 1 unload, coal, 1 load, B coal, 1 load, B coal, 1 load until inventory full, and coal, oil, 1 unload. Coal, oil, 1 unload until inventory empty, go there. Right. That should sort us out for that little distraction. And I mean, this whole thing needs revamping. That's most of my problem, I think. I thought the plastic actually got loaded up. Well, this one's about to go to the LDS, which is something. Alright. Enough mucking around there. So, distractions aside, yeah, not having coal for some period of time has probably cost us more than not having the steel, in fact, costs us. But not having enough steel also is a cost, so we'll sort out the steel. Let's start with these train stations. What I want, I think, is a copy of that. Instead of being 4-1, it is going to be 5-1. And look, the techs continue to rock and roll. So this will be 5-2. Not 3-2. This one will be 5-4. And up here we'll have 5-3. Then we've got B iron 10, steel smelt 4. So this will be steel smelt 5 and 6 perhaps, unless those names are already taken. Steel smelt 5 and 6 have already gone, so they'll be steel smelt, whoops, not melt, steel smelt 7 and 8. Steel smelt 8. Okay, so what we need to make this work is we've got the train, and it's fueled because it actually has fuel plugged in. That's fantastic. We need to make sure that it will load properly. Looks like we are missing some rail up here. Did I leave? Yes, way up here. Okay, let's go and get that rail. Was that the last one? No, this is it. The oil that's crying out for a revision. Okay. This time. So we will need I guess one steel train. Where are we exactly? Ah, there we go. Okay. Whatever your problem was, we can remedy that pretty easily. And that. Okay, you need B-iron 10 load. B-iron 10 load until inventory full. That is not getting you loaded, unfortunately. And then steel smelt 7 until inventory empty, and then B-iron 10 load. Until inventory full, and then steel smelt 8 till inventory empty. Right, so what is your problem, mate? Read stop train. There you go. Did it make it over to here? Nope. Are there any that are obviously not moving? Yes. These ones just here. Is that because you don't actually exist? No, you exist. They both exist. Enable, disable, T is great. Oh, these ones aren't going either? Oh, they're full. Right. That would explain it. 79,000. There you go. Done. Now, I'll start the process of making iron. Let's go and get a locomotive. Somewhere way up here. Let's not worry about that just for the moment. We need an 820. Okay. There it is. So let's get this train set up. Where are we? Yep, too far over. Okay. Oh, it's not going to produce anything until we get some bots in here anyway. What is the standard number of bots that I'm putting in these things? About 400? It's probably enough. Alright, 400 by 4 is about 1600 bots. We're not going to fit them until I get rid of that fuel. We're not going to fit them even then, actually, so we need to carve out the track first. Okay. Where exactly are we trying to go? Well, basically this one here is the input. And the output looks like it can go along there. So these two basically. So the input, let's come along here. And that's that one, and also there's that one. So those are our inputs. Now these are probably the standard returns, or at least they could be. We probably don't need the amount of length we have here. And then we can just go boom. Fine, we'll just do that. Therefore, if those are the returning should come through this one. Excuse me. Like so. Okay, let's throw some bots on. Get all that track in place. Oh. The next one is probably going to the third LDS build when we get to that. We're not there yet. And obviously this is going to need a whole lot of additional signals, because it always does. Didn't need all that track after all. Let's see just how we're going down here. You are a steel train. Do we have plastic? We do have a little bit of plastic. It's not actually steel that is our issue there right now. How's this one going? Probably also... oh no, 148,000 plastic. You're not short of plastic at all, are you? Alright. So yeah, you're going that way. You are going that way. It's not big enough for an 820. But these are, let's have another research. Keep knocking them out. No point to not. It's probably okay. Okay, just here. You can have a normal signal there. And this bit here. Chain there. There. Normal signal there. Now, do we need additional signals up here? Looks like we have some anyway. Oh. Okay, that doesn't really matter. This needs to be filled out at some point. So that would appear to be the setup that we need. You don't have anything because there's no bots. I think I will get bots in each of these, which is about 1600 bots. That's not quite enough room, so we will need to make some space. There we go. Uh, 1600 bots, right. Hopefully we have enough. How is our production at the moment? We've still only got 3 of those guys operating. My guess is it's still the space science is lagging. Still constantly having 3. And sometimes 4 is better than just getting to 3 and never having 4. So we are doing a little bit better than we were. 1600, how many is that going to be? It's going to be 3 full ones of this and about 2 more. So that's 3 plus 1 plus 2. That should do it. Alright. Quite a few more bots to add into the works, but we are going to be able to save some UPS in the not too distant future. We just need to get this whole thing built before we can get there. Come on, stop. 350, 400. 350, 400. 350, 400. 350, 400. And the other thing to do, of course, is probably to fuel up this train before we can leave it. Yeah, we need a reasonable amount of fuel. We've got plenty of space now. We don't need those. Fly on over to the fuel area. Probably grab fuel from this one this time if we ever slow down. There we go. Oh, I probably didn't need that much, but whoops. Alright, fine, whatever. I should remember when I've not got the bots on. Oh. Here they come. Hopefully they're not too far away, because we didn't actually have a lot of things that were worth laying down here. And just a moment. Sorry about that interruption. You can never tell when you're going to start getting them. I always wait until I start filming. I think that's the cardinal rule. But anyway, we've got our bots back, so let's grab them and continue our journey. Now I'm not 100% sure where I need to be. I think down here, just a little bit further. Yes. This should do. Yes, we obviously got a little bit more than we really needed there. How are we doing on our steel? We're not doing particularly well, but that's alright. We may as well program in the coordinates anyway. LDS steel 2. So basically what we want is steel 5 1, steel 5 1 inventory full. Actually, I might just add all of these. Steel 5 2 inventory full, steel 5 3 inventory full, steel 5 4 inventory full. Now from here we want to go to not steel at all, B LDS steel 2 unload. B LDS steel 2 unload. B LDS steel 2 unload until inventory empty. And again and again. And again, and we can make that automatic, and there you go. We have another steel train. Now, I'm not 100% sure how long we've been going for. I think it's actually been relatively short. We need to look to see what we need to do next. I think our power grid is holding out well enough. It's going to close this in soon enough, and we can extend it again. So there is that. We've finished this, more or less. It could be that it's worth building out the fuel here. It could be that it's worth getting the refueling extended so that it covers around here, around here, around here. Probably even up here and here. So this is another one that could potentially run out of fuel. Actually, I don't think the coal would run out of fuel because I have refueling going on here, I think. Yes, I do. That's better. We're going to have to attach... Oh, I forgot about that one for coming in here, so we're going to have to attach that one. How's the acid going these days? Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. Techs are flying by. We look like we are either climbing or dropping, not really sure which one. Let's have a look at the science output. You're going. It should be at full capacity from the looks of things. Yeah. Maybe it's only just got there or something, which means maybe this train has only just come back. 35,000 perhaps. LDS is looking slightly more healthy. This train is probably going to take a very long time to fill up. Yeah, I'd say so. So yeah, so there's the refueling option, wrapping around here to refuel these things. Probably quite a valid option. We could do this side and then have it, well, it kind of stops here. Perhaps it's worth going from there over here around the back of this. And then we could actually touch base maybe. Might have to change how that comes across, but we could touch base on these things and maybe even seems a bit of a waste to do the science train there. Not exactly sure how we're going to do the science train though. I know it's probably not getting fueled anywhere. 14, but it's not going through it that fast either, or the 2 science trains. Is yellow maintaining that 4,000? Yes, and blue's actually still just below. I wonder why. I mean, it's doing enough, but it really needs to be doing the full 4. We may need to do some more analysis on it. And I mean, green has just got a huge supply here, as has red, I think, at this point. Yeah, not seriously taxed. But anyway, guys, I guess we'll leave it there for a short one. And I mean, we do want to fill out all of these things, so maybe filling out blue, but I'd like to solve its problem first. Maybe I'll do some analysis on blue and we'll see what we need to do. But yeah, there's filling out yellow and blue science, and the refueling, and the oil. Still a few things to do, filling out all the steel. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye bye for now.